gotten to the Thanksgiving break, I just wanted to take a few moments and kind of update again all the constituencies that follow Wheaton basketball, kind of about where my thoughts are, where we are at this point. We've gotten to the Thanksgiving break at 3-1, which I feel pretty good about, particularly considering how we started at Manchester. Don't want to overstate it. All three of those wins have been at home, but feel pretty good about the way we're playing. And I think as I look at it, there are really three things that I would identify as real strengths or things to be optimistic about as we move forward here to the second part of the non-conference season. The first thing is that through 4 games we've had 3 different leading scorers, and none of them are Tim McCrary. And I think that's real positive. We've shown the ability to be versatile offensively. Tim's still our leading scorer and is still, stuffing the stat sheet, but it's nice to see some of our versatility offensively from people other than Tim, which I think will be a strength for this team. And added to that is that Nate Serradius hasn't played yet, and Nate is somewhere in the upper echelon of our offensive players. And I think once he gets back, this team can be even better offensively, and will be a difficult matchup for teams offensively. Now defensively, even though numbers look good, we've struggled at times, but we're young enough that I hope we continue to progress and get better there. The second thing is, you can see if you've watched all 4 games why I'm optimistic about the future of the program. The freshmen have played pretty well. 2 games ago, John DeMoss got 24 points, and then last night Tyler Peters had 15 points, and so they've started to contribute. Nate Haynes, although his numbers aren't great, has really been very solid and productive off the bench for Tim and Spence, and so I'm encouraged about that. And again, maybe certainly one of the best freshmen, Michael Quam, isn't going to play with them. So when you put him into the mix, we're pretty optimistic about where this freshman class is and the future of the program. And then third, something that we occasionally gloss over because he does it so often has been the play of Andrew Johns. If you really look at the 3 games against nationally competitive opponents, the numbers that he has put up and the games that he's played, it's really remarkable. He's been about as good as you can be statistically in terms of his leadership, and again, he has such great consistency that sometimes it's easy to sort of gloss over his performance, but he's been awfully good here through 4 games. So as we sit here, kind of looking where we go next, and the key for us is if we can start to win games that aren't in this building. We'll have Chicago and then the MIAA CCIW Challenge next week, and obviously all 3 of those are quality opponents who are every bit as good as we are, and we won't have them in this building. So that's the real challenge for this team, is after a pretty optimistic start and a lot of things to be positive about, is can we go on the road and win games against quality opponents. But so far, 4 games in, we feel pretty good about where we are.